Anyway, so yes, I'm here.
Friends.
I've been steeped in theory.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What kind?
Well, I just wrote a 15-page paper on how computer tapes degrade.
That's too many pages.
That tweet makes sense.
Now that tweet makes sense. Yeah, and then when I got here, I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy with my partner, and like in the first 10 minutes, he gets abducted into space with a cassette tape, and then it flashes to like 26 years later, and my partner is a sweet, sweet guy, but not the brightest sometimes, because he made a fatal mistake, because he said, you know, by far one of the most inaccurate things about this movie is that that tape is still intact 26 years later in space. And I was just like, oh boy. I just proceeded to hit the space bar, and I was like,
Let me tell you a thing.
I just wrote 15 pages. He's just like, just start from the beginning. I was like, okay, so tapes are made of this, and they degrade like this, and this is exactly what this would have happened, and
Oh dear.
yeah.
That's a good.
We eventually got back to the movie, but it took a little while.
So have you had to deal with any, like, law firms who were like, hey, we digitized our records back in 97,
Yeah.
and we put them on jazz drives.
Oh
and they're all
no!
here in this box.
Yeah.
I had a jazz drive.
I haven't personally. That is precisely what happened with Grim Fandango.
Oh,
I
right,
don't know if
yeah,
I've told
yeah,
this
yeah.
story.
What?
No, please
Okay.
share it.
This is the thing that actually I did a presentation on last year for Marks that I passed, because the first year of grad school is kind of great.
It's the second year to catch it.
It is. But, so Grim Fandango, for those who don't know, is a really fantastic LucasArts game that was released in 1998, and it was like Tim, oh god, what's his last name? Schafer, now of Double Fine. That was back when he worked at LucasArts. So it was really good. People wanted a re-release of Grim Fandango because you couldn't really play it on modern PCs. And so eventually Schafer worked it out with, like, they had to go to Sony, they had to go to LucasArts, they had to go to Disney. But they got the rights, and they went and they were handed like a huge Rubbermaid tub of tapes.
Geez.
They were like, here's the backups, have fun. Because they had done really, really good backing up in 1998 onto DB tapes, like the early data version of DV tapes. Not mini DV, regular size, like cassette DV. Which is great. Those DV tapes have like a 30-year lifespan. That's really great. No one had a player. They started calling people down the list of like, hey, did you, because apparently people who worked at LucasArts were also kleptomaniacs, because they started calling down the list being like, by chance, did any of the stuff you took include a player? And eventually one sound engineer was like, hang on, I'll check my garage. He had grabbed one from the top of a dumpster 10 years before. On the off, he was like, off chance I might need this. I like to play around with stuff, whatever.
Wow.
That's how Grim Fandango happened, was they were able, because one guy found a player in his garage.
That's crazy.
So, digital preservation!
Yay!
We don't know what we're doing.